Okay. Javel, what was the first plan? Yeah, like the first original plan was, you know what, Romeo? I'm going to marry you and Juliet. This is going to end the feud. Things are not unfolding that way. Okay? Scott?
I think it's kind of childish because it didn't work the first time. Why are you going to try again? Like, you're just a breeze. Like, you're not going to be able to stop their feud. Going off and on.
Excellent. Nicole?
I just feel like Friday Lawrence isn't really thinking about the consequences that is going to happen, like after the plan happens. Things may go good and things may go bad, but he doesn't think of it as bad. He just thinks of it as everything going good.
Excellent. Elijah?
I think Fredo, I don't really think that he considers like the bad in the plan. He just considers like he considers the good part. He considers the good part, and that if he has something to be beside us, and he knows that if we can get these two together, it can be like even bigger thing for the two families that can bring them together.
Okay, excellent. Raise your hands if you think that Friday Lawrence is a responsible man. Like he's responsible and he's actually doing a good deed for Romeo and Juliet.
I think in his mind he thinks he's doing something good.
Okay.
I think marrying him is probably like a good deed. Nobody would ever marry him.
Okay, again, raise your hands if you think that Friday Lawrence is doing a good deed for Romeo and Juliet. You think he's doing a good deed, why?
I think he has good intentions. He's trying to help them. He's just like doing it badly.
Okay, you're saying that he's trying to help them. Again, how old are Romeo and Juliet? 14, and 17. They are both teenagers, right? Friday Lawrence has Romeo running around Verona. He basically tells Romeo, listen, sneak into Juliet's house. Is that responsible? Like, is what Sky was saying, Nicole and Brandon. He can end up killed. But I don't think he's thinking about the consequences, right? Just keep his character in mind. At the end of the play, we're going to discuss Friday Lawrence's role. Now, what news does Lady Capulet give to Juliet? I want to see other hands. What news does Lady Capulet give to Juliet? Everyone should know this. Nina. Yeah, so Lady Capulet basically tells Juliet, listen, get ready because you're getting married. How does Juliet react to this? Sorry?
She said today she's leaving her.
How does Juliet react to this? When her mother tells her, hey, you're getting married to Paris.
Like sad and because like she already married and she don't know how to talk long.
Excellent.
Doesn't she tell her mother that she'd rather marry Romeo?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Why does she tell her mom that? Does she really, really in her heart feel that way? Or is she doing something else?
I'm trying to make like you want him.
Okay, you didn't have your hand up, but I'm gonna let you rock. Alright, what?
She's trying to get her head and not tell her like, oh, I'm very good, I'm very well portrayed. I hate.
You're warm. Think about situational. Think about.
She's trying to use a play on words to make it seem like she'd like rather die than marry Romeo when she'd rather just like marry Romeo.
Yes. Again, remember, Romeo is the what of the family? Romeo is what of the family? He's an enemy, right? So Juliet is telling her mom, you know what? I'd rather marry Romeo.
Oh.
How is she playing around with the mom?
She's like trying to make her mom think about what she was trying to say. Like, can you tell your mom, I remember this guy, like, and she's kind of looking at you like, okay, so what have you been doing?
Not only that, the mom can probably think that she wants to get what? If you tell your mom you want to marry your enemy.
Oh, revenge, because she killed her cousin.
Excellent, excellent. You should all know this. If you don't, write it down. Alright? She's telling Lady Capulet, you know what? I'd rather marry Romeo. Because if I marry Romeo, I can get revenge.
So that's what her mom's thinking, that Juliet.
You good, Elijah?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does Juliet's attitude change towards the nurse and why? Why does her attitude change Hastings.
Oh, I would say because
Think.
nurse, she's solid, we got
Okay, you're warm.
The nurse was like, forget about Romeo and just marry Paris, and then Juliet was like, no, I love Romeo.
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to enter off on what Amber was saying?
She gets mad because like you helped me, and then now you're trying to like tell me just to forget about everything.
Excellent.
But the nurse, I feel like she had a good reason to tell her that, like, you're not gonna really be able to please him because he's vanished from you, so like, you might as well just move on and marry somebody you know your parents accept.
Excellent. Yep, that's exactly what she's saying. Who is the only person Juliet now confides in, and why? Think about it. Who is the only person left in the play that Juliet can just like knock on his or her door and ask for help? Elijah. The only person left in Juliet's life that can probably help her.
Friar Lawrence.
Yes, Friar Lawrence. Why?
Because he's the only person who actually trying to put together, trying to salvage the world.
Excellent. You guys did a lovely job with Act 3. Any questions on Act 3? Any questions?
Is this the one?
Yes. Everything will be on the final.
Wait, when does the big death scene come?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're gonna get there. All right? Good question though. Moving on. So, this is done. Act 3 is done. What plan does Lady Capulet and Lord Capulet have for Juliet? Javel. To marry the prince, right? So we're just gonna have a brief mini discussion on how you would act if you were in Juliet's shoes and your mom or dad forced you to marry or date someone you didn't love. Think about the consequences. What are the consequences that Lord Capulet gives Juliet? If you don't marry Paris, this will happen to you. What are the consequences? Same hands. I want to see different hands up. What are the consequences? Javel, Elijah, Genesis, Abdul, Timothy. Think about it. What are the consequences that Lord Capulet gives Juliet if you don't marry Paris? Excellent. Yes. I'm going to disown you if you don't marry Paris. What else does he say? Not only is he going to disown her, but he's going to do something else. Okay, he's going to have her leave the house, disown her, and something else. You don't know? He says something to her. Not only am I going to kick you out, but I'm going to do what with your body? What does he tell her that? He's going to do what with her? He's going to feed her? No, not to the dogs. Something even worse, I think.
Lions.
Even worse. No. Even worse. Think about it. If you tell a young lady, not only am I going to disown you. Excellent. Excellent.
He's gonna let his daughter get raped?
Yes. Yes. He basically tells her, we went over this. He tells her, listen, if you don't marry Paris, 1, I disown you, and 2, I'm going to feed you to the men of Verona. That's pretty harsh, right? So, yes. Hold on. What would you do if you were in Juliet's shoes and your parents forced you to marry someone or even date someone you didn't love? What would you do? Abdul.
For the truth, I'll run away.
You'll run away.
Yeah, for some people, they just take the thing, they stay there, marry the person they don't love, and like they make it. But sometimes after they marry the person they don't love, fall in love, and they don't. That's what I'll call it.
Aww. Okay. Amber.
I mean, they're still my parents and I still love them, so I try to have a conversation with them and try to get them to realize that if you actually care about me, you're not going to force me to go out with somebody or marry someone I don't love. But if worst comes to worst, then I have to leave for a while.
You'll run away too?
Yeah, I mean, I won't run away just to be with that person. I'll run away so they can realize what life is like without me and how easy
Okay, Nicole.
I would like try to talk to them, and well, really, there's like no talking because of what the father said. But then I feel like the second choice before running away should be like to try to talk to the prince and convince him to like not want to marry her, not want to marry her. Like make a deal with him so that he doesn't want to marry her, and it's not only her that don't want to marry him, he doesn't.
Oh, I like that. Brandon, what about you?
I would run away.
Where are you gonna run away to? You have money, you have a job.
Run away.
Where are you gonna find Romeo? Romeo's not in Verona.
I don't think where.
How are you gonna get there? You don't have any money.
I'll walk to Mantua.
You'll walk there.
No, she can steal your parents' money. They got money.
Oh, so you would steal your parents' money, run away. Okay. All right. Chabot.
I would tell them that I'm married to Romeo.
If you tell your parents that you are already married and they don't know this,
Even if
how are your parents going to react? Crazy.
She got a lot.
I would sit down and I would sit down and explain to my parents, number one, how much I like the other person, and how good it would be for me to marry him, how it would help both families out.
Oh. Okay, I see you put that your thinking cap on.
What they don't want to have peace.
What if they what?
What they don't want to have peace.
But think about this, the feud has been going on for how long?
years.
Years. It's an ancient grudge. Are they just gonna say, you know what, Julia, you're right, I'm gonna let you be happy?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Right?
You think they're gonna do
They
that?
don't even know why they're fighting.
Okay. What would you do, princess? If your mom tells you, you know what, you have to marry Abdul. Even if you don't want to be with Abdul, you have to marry Abdul.
That's all you marry him. I'm serious, no, because it's not fair. Like I'm getting forced to love somebody else. That's not fair. Like our love is still not gonna be no type of connection here, even if we do get married. I don't like him. I don't like him. So there's no choice.
So you're willing to just leave the house.
That's my stuff.
Is there anyone in this room that would marry someone that they didn't love? Nicole, you would? If your parents forced you to marry someone?
Yeah, and then I would like marry him and then do things to him so that he would want to leave me. Like I was gonna change his life. And then my parents are still gonna love me, and then I think my wife's love him.
Wow, actually you've been watching a lot of Low Water.
Or after marrying him and be with somebody else.
Oh my God, Genesis, no.
What?
You're a married woman.
So what? I don't love him, so he can just stay home and clean do everything I do because he loves me oh so much. When I'm with me outside.
Genesis, no. Okay, all right. So, very good, guys. I like what you guys are saying. Think about how Juliet feels. 13 years old. She's already married, all right? She lost her virginity. Her parents, 14, 13, going on 14, yeah. So, yeah, she's a married woman now. And her parents have no idea that she's married. And they're preparing a wedding for her. Juliet must be going crazy. A little girl. But back then, remember,
She's very mature.
ladies back then were getting married at what age?
12.
14, 15, 16. This was normal back then. All right? Just keep these emotions in mind. You guys are doing a great job. All right? We're moving on now to Friday's homework. Abdul, head up. Friday's homework. All right? So you guys have to read Act 4, scenes 1, 2, and 3. Who can just briefly summarize what goes on in these scenes? I want to see other hands up. I want to see Sai, Nicole, Nina, Abdul, and Elijah today. Sorry, and Hasty. Okay, that's most of you. Tim, let's go. What takes place in these scenes? Or think about what is happening, right? Think about that she has to marry Paris. What can or what will happen in these scenes?
Big
That's
ass.
not an excuse.
You don't like you could just.
Nicole.
Like in the beginning, she tells she's trying to fight Lawrence that she's gonna commit suicide, like if she has to marry him. So of course, Ryan Lawrence doesn't want me to do that, so he tells her like he's gonna give her a potion that Romeo is in front of her base, and then she goes home and she's like telling her parents how like first they changed the wedding to the next day. So and then she tells her parents that fire Lord something. And then in the third scene, she drinks the potion the day of the wedding, and she's supposed to like put her to sleep, and she's like acting like she's dead.
Yes, Nicole, that's exactly what happens, right? These three scenes are just focusing on Juliet's character, right? The wedding and this plan that Friar Lawrence comes up with. So the plan is the day before your wedding, you're going to drink this potion. You're going to sleep for 48 hours. But what are the side effects or the consequences of this potion?
You're thinking it.
Okay, that's the intention, for people to think that you're dead. But what are the side effects, the consequences, if you don't wake up in 48 hours?
You're gonna bury you. You're gonna die.
You're going to die.
Oh,
What do you guys think about this plan?
stupid.
Another word.
Crazy.
I get what you're saying. Why?
Because he's putting her life on risk. But she's gonna have
For something that may not be happening.
For something that might not happen. Excellent. Okay, Brandon, you said something?
But if she don't do it, she's gonna have to marry Paris.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Either way, she's doomed, right? Because she's like, all right, if I stay alive, I'm gonna have to marry someone that I don't love. And if I don't stay alive,
Yeah, she dead. She won't wake up at 40 hours.
if she doesn't wake up in 48 hours. Nicole.
What he said is just like, what he's trying to do is just another one of his things, like he doesn't look at the consequences. Because really if you think about it, all the stuff he tells us to do, the consequences is death. Like, tells them to meet up with each other when they're not supposed to, that's death. They tell them to marry each other, that's death. Now he's telling her to drink a potion. But if like her family sees like, she hasn't woke up 48 hours straight, they're gonna think she's dead, so they're just gonna kill her. You're gonna bury her, then she's gonna die.
Mm-hmm. How many of you would drink this potion if you were in Juliet's shoes?
Nope. I wouldn't marry Paris.
You would drink the potion. Nina, what would you do? You drink the potion? Tim, what would you do? You wouldn't drink the potion. Why? Okay, but if you don't drink the potion, you'll have to marry Paris. I don't know, it's 50-50 what Abdul was saying. Hasty. You won't drink the potion. Why?
Because I don't want to die. Okay, I'd rather not die and take my Romeo away. I'd rather not die.
Okay. Amber.
See, I'd rather live and have to like worry about facing Paris or whatever, because there's still a chance Romeo's gonna come back. If you're dead, Romeo's not gonna come back, and then yeah, I don't want to die.
Abdul.
I'll take her because she just turned into a woman, so she has like this might be stuff that she's still on.
But guys, think about this. Romeo and Juliet, their main focus is what? Each other. So they're not thinking about anything. All they're thinking about is being with each other.
Yeah, because when he gives her the potion, the first thing she says is, when I wake up, I hope to see Romeo.
Okay.
But didn't Romeo tell her that like he'll even die for her, so if she's dead, we're just gonna tell them we'll be together.
Mm-hmm. So either way, they're gonna probably be together. In the prologue, they're considered what? Star-crossed lovers. Which means even though they die, eventually they will be together. This is a lot for a teenager, right?
I can tell you the first question as whatever Romeo and Juliet considered it tells us.
Okay. Jabal, what would you do? Would you drink the potion?
If I was in this situation,
You would drink the potion too. Wow.
What would you do, Miss Esmeralda?
What would I do? If I was in Juliet's shoes and I was deeply in love. I was married,
And you were 14.
and I was 14 back then, not now, right? I would probably drink the potion because I trust Friar Lawrence, right? I don't think he's gonna do anything. I don't think his plan is going to go wrong. What if I don't drink the potion and then I have to marry Paris?
Divorce her.
How?
They ain't no divorce in that
Kill it. Oh yeah, that too.
No, but
No!
Poison him. I'll poison him.
Oh, okay, hold on. Nina came up with another plan. Marry Paris and then go to Friar Lawrence so Friar Lawrence can hook me up with what? Poison?
Potion thingy.
So they could think he's dead and they're murdering him. He could die underground. And then
Hold on. Wait, you guys are going somewhere really good with this. One of your assessments is going to be predicting or writing or reenacting a different ending, right? You guys are coming up with really good plans. Kind of dangerous, some of them, but very creative. Yep.
I would drink it because I feel like I'd rather be dead than living and be unhappy with one that I'm not happy with.
Okay. All right. What does Juliet threaten to do if Friar Lawrence does not help her? Kill herself. What is wrong with these people? All right. You gonna answer another one? Juliet has a sense something is going to go wrong before drinking the. Oh well. Sorry. I meant to jot down potion. Why does she drink it? Why does she drink the potion?
Because she feels like if something's gonna go wrong, she might not be there, but it's happening.
Why does she drink the potion? Ladies, make it away. Why does she drink the potion? Amber. Exactly. You should be paying attention. And who does she trust? Friar Lawrence. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to drink this potion. I know it's going to save my life. How do I say this word?
Foreboding.
One more time.
Foreboding.
Compared to the way Romeo felt before attending the Capulets party. So, do we know what that word means? So, that word means when you have like a sense that something's going to go wrong. So how is the way that she's feeling before drinking the potion similar to the way Romeo felt before attending the Capulets party? Why does Romeo go to the party in the first place? Yeah, excellent. So the reason why Romeo goes to the Capulets party is because he wants to go see Rosaline, the love of his life. But what is Romeo saying that is similar to what Juliet is facing? Nicole.
Like, when he's going to the party, he's like, he knows he's going into the enemy party for love. He's like, there's chances that I could die. And now she's like, I'm drinking this potion because I want to be with the man I love. So they both about to sacrifice their lives for the ones that they love.
You are on a roll. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. Fire. All right, we're good? We're all set with Act 4? Any questions? Act 4, scenes 1, 2, and 3? No? Okay, now we're done with scenes 1, 2, and 3. What do you think will happen next? Juliet drinks the potion and she's taking a nap. What do you think will happen next the day of the wedding? The nurse comes in, Elijah, to wake you up. Let's go, let's go. You got 10 minutes to put on your wedding dress. It's time to get married. What do you think will happen? Javel.
I think Romeo is gonna come and try to stop the wedding, and then find the dead, and then kill himself.
So you think that she's gonna get married? She'll eventually end up marrying Paris?
But like he was gonna go try to stop her, and he's gonna see that she died. But that was the potion, and he's gonna kill himself because he thinks she's dead.
Nice.
I think she might make like a life-size sofa with the sheets, like a little person with a sheet with the sheet and fold into a person and act like it's her and put like fake and stuff. and put the covers over it, and then run. Then leave for the next time.
So you think she'll wake up in 48 hours?
She'll wake. She wouldn't be there in the room when the nurse comes in. It'd be like something with like pillows or whatever that look like her.
Okay.
For some reason, I think that the potion is gonna go wrong and she's gonna wake up before 48 hours.
Wake up before the 48 hours or after?
After.
She's gonna wake
I
up after.
think after.
I think she's gonna wake up earlier.
What do you think,
She'll
Tim?
wake up.
What do you think will happen? She'll wake up before the 48 hours? What do you guys think about this plan? Okay. All right. So, what you guys are going to do now is the following. What have we been working on for the past week? Different types of what? Ironing. All right? So what you're going to do today with a partner, right? With a partner, you're going to work on this worksheet. All right? You guys have time to work on it. So on this worksheet, you're going to look up the different examples of dramatic irony in Act 4, scenes 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go over the first one together, all right? And then you'll work on the rest with a partner or in groups of 3s. This worksheet is worth 10 points. Whatever is not done in class, you have to do for homework and bring it into class tomorrow.
How many women do you have?
All right, everyone has a worksheet? Okay. So, Elijah, do you want to read the directions for us? What exactly we're doing?
Okay. Direction. The partner lists at least 5 examples of dramatic irony from Act 4. From Act 4, scene 1. From scene 1, 2, and 3. Make sure to include scene lines, speakers, and paragraph numbers. If whenever possible, use quotes to support your reasoning. This worksheet is worth 10 points. Explain how each of the following are examples of dramatic irony. Be sure to justify your answer.
Excellent, all right? So what is dramatic irony without even looking at the definition? We should all know this. What is dramatic irony? Everyone should have their hands up. Everyone should have their hand up. What is dramatic irony? Abdul,
Dramatic irony.
I can't hear you.
Dramatic irony is what we know, but for the characters don't.
Excellent. So dramatic irony is when we, the audience, knows something that the characters do not know. All right? So the first one I already did for you, right? Act 4, Scene 1, lines 40 to 44. Friar Lawrence and Paris, page 181. This is exactly what I want to see. You have to list at least 5. All right? And on the right-hand side, this is my explanation. In this scene, Friar Lawrence is asking Paris to leave so that he speaks to Juliet in private. This is an example of dramatic irony because Paris doesn't know that Juliet has married Romeo. We know Friar Lawrence married them. Another example is that Paris thinks Juliet is crying over Tybalt's death, but we know she is crying over Romeo's banishment. All right? Any questions?
No.
So we all know what we're doing?
Yes. Do you have to write the supporting and reasoning like word for word, or can you just use things in your own?
Yep, you can summarize it, you can paraphrase in your own words. Good
And
question.
this is on,
Act 4, scenes 1, 2, and 3, what you guys did for homework, the reading. So you guys can work with a partner or in groups of 3s. All right, so you guys need your books out. Skim through scenes 1, 2, and 3. Work with a partner. Timothy, you working with Abdul or? All right, who are you working with, Elijah? You all 3 can work together. Excellent. Yup. Jabel, Brandon, you guys working together? All right, so I don't see you guys sitting next. I mean, you are sitting next to each other, but Your books should be open. You should be looking for examples of dramatic irony and explaining why it is dramatic irony. Your book? Again, if it's not finished today, for homework, you should be working. I at least want to see one example. Yep, beautiful. So let's focus on this. I did. You'll be okay. You can even start like this, right? If you read the summary, you can just find examples of dramatic irony. As soon as you open Act 4, Scene 1, you'll see examples of dramatic irony. What are you doing? How are you working? You have your book out? Okay, good. You good? Hold on. Give me some. You good?
I think we should go to the show that she's not that she was
Excellent. Oh, you have one already? Okay, don't forget to jot down the speakers. Just don't forget to put the page number, the lines, and the speakers. Act 4, Scene 1.
I'm ready.
But alright, it's Act 4. Just Act 4, Scene 1, 2, 3. Yep. Just even the first one as soon as you open it.
Oh no, it's just
The summary.
lines,
The summary, right?
Yeah, but you have to explain why it's dramatic irony. Right? Like, what do we know that they don't know?
And we know that she's gonna.
She's getting suicide.
They don't know about it.
Yeah, boy. So you guys good? Tim, you alright? I'll be right there. So,
Okay, so what about
like if you look at this, like in the summer, and if you read it, you'll find examples of dramatic irony. The only thing you have to do is to look for the scenes.
Which has to say.
What's that James movie?
He was totally fine.
Dude, so just read this and look for the scenes.
You know what?
Is that right? Yeah.
What's an example of dramatic irony? Very smooth. You know how things are. Excellent. So that's one. All you have to do is write down the lines and the page number. Like who is the speaker?
Stop touching me. God.
What's wrong with you?
Touching me.
Okay. Is that it together?
I just can't because I'm from somewhere else.
You don't have to come for that. You have to come because you need to come to school. That's why. So what's going on in the scene? So how is that an example of dramatic irony?
Nobody else knows.
I still don't see anything on that sheet.
No, I
You're
didn't.
good.
183.
We know that. We know that she's going over there.
This is good, right?
Hold on.
I thought this said Pokemon.
Try to reword it though, right? Because look what you're saying. We know that if Juliet marries Paris, she is going to kill herself. That's not exactly what we know. we know what. If Friar Lawrence doesn't do what?
Is this,
Hold on. Yes, ma'am. Maybe running errands, shopping for food.
The nurse is not only the nurse, she's like a housekeeper.
And a babysitter. What's up?
is this good one?
But why is it dramatic irony?
Isn't that, Eric, we know to send a letter to,
Alright. You good? Like a priest. Amber. You guys are good with this.
Yes, when your mother thinks that she wants to now be one of your daughters, it's like a natural, that's not from Act 4, that's from Act 3.
Mm-hmm.
Can we still write that?
There's tons of examples of dramatic irony in those 3 scenes. If you read this summary, it'll give you like 2. If you read each summary. Alright guys, listen up. So we have about 1 minute left. Pay attention. We have about 1 minute left. I want you guys to finish this worksheet for homework and complete the exit slip on the back. Alright, tomorrow when you guys come to class, we'll finish working on this. You guys did a really nice job today. I'll give you another one. Alright, just put the desk back into row.